Okay, round 3 is short. Same scenario. I've got 20 M&Ms, 20 Skittles all mixed together in a bag. But this time, as I draw candies, I am not putting them back. So if the phrase up here where I was putting them back is called with replacement, and the draws are independent of each other, here, if I'm not putting them back, we say without replacement. And what that means is that the draws are not independent. What does that mean? All it means is that as we're drawing candies, because we're not putting them back, the probabilities are going to change as we draw more and more. And the reason they're going to change is because the total numbers of candies are changing. If I draw a red M&M, now there are fewer red M&Ms for me next time. And there are also fewer candies total. And so you can kind of see how this is going to play out here. What's the probability that I end up with 2 Skittles? Before, the probability that I ended up with 2 Skittles was just the probability I draw a Skittle twice in a row, because there's 20 Skittles out of 40 candies, and then I put the Skittle back, and then for my second draw, same probability. Here, for my first draw, there's definitely 20 Skittles out of 40 candies, but once I've drawn a Skittle, what's the probability my next one is a Skittle? Well, there's only 19 Skittles left now, and there's only 39 candies left. So that's the sense in which the draws are not independent. Because I'm not putting any candies back, as I draw things, the numbers are changing, and so the probabilities have to reflect that. So let's look at this one. What's the probability I end up with a yellow and a green candy? So let's break it into the possible cases. The probability I draw a yellow followed by the probability I draw a green. I'm going to notate it this way: probability of yellow, comma, green. But then I'd also end up with a yellow and a green if I did green first and then yellow. So what is the probability I draw a yellow? 7 over 40, because there's yellow. Oops. There's 7 yellows out of 40 candies. Once I've drawn a yellow, that hasn't changed how many greens there are, so there's still 6 greens total. But now there's only 39 candies. Let's think about the other way. What if I draw green first? So there's 6 greens. I'm imagining 40 candies. But then once I've drawn my green, there's 7 yellows left, because that hasn't changed. But now there's only 39 candies because I've already drawn the green. Okay, so something to notice. Because the order of multiplication doesn't affect the outcome, this 7 times 6, you could imagine it being the same as 6 times 7. So in this case, we still just have 2 times the same product here, the same multiplication. So it's just 2 times 6 times 7 over 40 times 39. And the 2 times are because there were 2 different orderings that it could have happened in. Okay, I hope that this was a helpful review for you. I'm a little bit interested in whether this was too much too fast. I hope not, but if it was, please tell us and we'll slow down a little bit. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day.